Alrighty, mic check 1, 2, 3. Can you hear me out there, guys? Sorry about that. The dead air. What was that? 10 seconds? 15 seconds of dead air. Yeah, come to chat. How you doing, ladies and gentlemen? Let me turn the super light on. And a part of my face, this side of my face, if you see it, it's a little fat. Looks a little weird. It's because I got a toothache. So you should have saw it a day or two ago. My whole face was this big. It was huge. You wouldn't have believed it. You'd have been like, man, Quasimodo. You know, I was making jokes about myself, calling myself It's sad, though. But I had a toothache, guys. It's better now. There's no more pain. Just a hideous bump on my face. That should go away in a couple days. Oh, you don't care? Anyways, tonight we're going to be talking about Cardi B. She's being haunted, allegedly, by a ghost. And believe it or not, I think I got a hold of Cardi B again, you guys. There's someone claiming to be Cardi B, sounds just like her. So we might have, I should have put that in the title. We might have special guest Cardi B talking to us later. Fingers crossed. Go check the last stream. Cardi B called in. I know it sounds crazy, but go check the last stream. Listen to the Cardi B person. Let me know if you think it's really Cardi B or we're just being trolled or something. But they claim they were going to call in again. So Cardi B's got, I believe, a ghost, male ghost that wants to have sex with you. Is called a, what is that? Well, a female ghost that wants to have sex with you is called a succubus. And a male ghost that wants to have, or demon, whatever you want to call it, spirit, that wants to, is called a incubus. I think a male is called an incubus, yeah. So anyways, Cardi B, some words you would never know. No offense, just call in. I'm sorry. I can't. I got to be nice to her, guys. She's calling in, giving us mad views. We got almost 100 views last stream, guys. Mad views. Okay. Anyways, this is PacLives out here in Oklahoma. My government name is Alex Moon. Yeah, I said it on the internet. That probably wasn't smart to do, huh? This guy's not the smartest. He says his real name on the internet. Hey, man, I'm just recovering from a toothache, man. I'm not thinking clear. You know? People watching like, what the hell? What is he talking about? We're gonna talk about Cardi B, and then we got to go to. Let me share this, guys. Stream with me. And maybe Cardi B. Oh. Yeah, guys, so she might come call later. I got to be nice to her. Cardi B, you know it's all love, but I'm going to keep it 100 with you. You know? Who was that rapper who was with Cardi B, made a song with her, and he claimed that her, when he got close to her, it smelled like fish. We're not going to mention that whole incident, Cardi B, out of respect, okay? We're classy here. We're classy. A lot of other channels could learn from guys, from the class that we show every day. I'm just kidding. I love you guys so much. Thank you, everyone and anyone out there. I got a big special thank you. Before we get on to the Cardi B story and the Russell Brand update, I think you guys are going to want to hear that. He responded. Other people made more accusations against him. So you let me know what you think on that. If you don't care, that's cool. A lot of people don't care, but some people care a lot, and then some people, yeah. But big giant thank you to Anonymous Friend, Lana, Nikki West, Tavia Medlin, who else? Garlic Ginger Porridge, Jordy's Graveyard, Save Soul, Lee, so many great people, Sherry B, Tracy Cordova, Sonia Mabea. So many people have helped the channel. I love you all so much, and I can't thank you. You're the reason we're still here. So if you got a problem with old PacLives, you don't like old PacLives, get mad at them, okay? Because we're only here because of the people. So you should look at yourself, look inward in yourself. If you look at a channel like me, hey, what up? How you doing, Tavia? You look at a channel like me and you're mad at me or whatever because Donald Marshmallow told you a bunch of lies about me and you're so weak-minded you believe them, whatever, dude. But Don't take it out on me or the channel. You know, you got a problem, go take it out on your grandma or your auntie who watches me every time I live stream. Okay? Because we're only here because of the people. You remember that, haters. All right? I'm not out here, I want to do this. This is what I like to do. I have to do this. Okay? When people invest thousands of dollars into your channel. I know people like Donald Marshall and other scumbags like that, allegedly. I know they would just take your money and be like, well, I got some money. No, when you give a person like me, okay, for my channel, all I'm doing is making videos for you. I'm not out mowing your lawn or digging ditches in your yard, nothing hard. But you give me all that money for making videos, guess what? I'm going to keep doing it and probably until the day I die. Okay, I'm not ungrateful. And can come with attitude and I may be a jerk, but I'm just going to still keep going because I owe it to the people. So you haters, anyone out there got a problem with old PacLives, you remember that, okay? Look into your heart. When you open your heart and your mind, you'll be ready to accept what we're dishing out, okay? Until then, cool. We would rather people like you not be around us anyway. So it's cool if you don't like the channel, you don't like me, whatever. Anyways, spiel over. Hey, what up, Bolamango? I don't know the name. I can't read that, man. Oh, is that Bow Maga, Bow Mage? That's what it was. Hey, what up, Bow Mage? Thank you for being here again. Anyways, Tavius is catching live. Love the hair. Oh, thank you, Tavius. Yeah, I had a toothache. So, yeah, I'm not in pain anymore. But like I said, there's a kind of a hideous bump. But you should have saw it the other day. It was out to here. I had to call my boss, Tavia, and I had to be like, I'm sorry, I got a bad toothache. And I had to send her a picture of my big deformed face. And my boss was like, it's cool. We found someone to fill your show. I love her. Great boss. Anyways, keep going, guys. Oh, thank you, Tavia. I love you, too. Tavia says, I love you, fam. And then Balmage says, how's it going, Pac? Heard. Yeah, I can't read that. I'm going to definitely turn that symbol off because you guys know I really appreciate everyone coming. It's hard. You guys ever go to a random, which probably to you, I'm a random live stream. But you ever go to just a random live stream, you know, and as in a live stream you're not intended to go into? It's hard, like, to comment because, like, I've literally commented before at people, you know, I didn't know anybody on the channel, but I was like, hey, so-and-so, love the channel. A person commented to me and goes, hey, it's PacLives, that guy who's a clone. And I was like, what are you talking about? And then he started reciting a bunch of Marshmallows BS, and I was like, whatever. Do you believe that? Cool, dude, with no proof. That's the funniest thing I like, is there's no proof, and these guys are still like, I'm going to fight over it on the internet. Dude, you present some proof of what your fraud freaking person's saying, and I will bow down, and I have no problem apologizing, admitting I was wrong. There's never going to be no proof. So stop attacking me like I'm doing something wrong. I'm doing the world a service by exposing you, by pulling your skirt up and showing everybody what you're really made of. Okay, attacking a channel like me, like I said, who's only here because of the people. Okay, like I said, I'm with you. You don't like me? You wish I wouldn't stream anymore? Well, if we never got any support, no one cared about us, that's what would happen. And that's why they're mad, because we're only here because of you great people. So I'm just getting sick of it. I'll do a short, gets thousands of views. You know, we get 20, 30 likes. And then there's 15 dislikes, and that's all Donald Marshmallow and his ragtag group of scumbags on here who all still have accounts, even though their main accounts were deleted. Hey, I didn't report your channel, guys. I don't do that. Okay, I feel bad for you. Literally, I went on here and talked about people in Dipstick's camp who got their channel deleted and how bad I felt for them. Okay, you go look at them. This channel gets deleted. They're gonna be laughing. They're gonna be all over Twitter and everywhere else. PacLives, channel got deleted. We did that. Okay, if I was as scummy as them, okay, I would just, you know, I wouldn't do that first off. But if I was, I would not only do it, but I would admit it and I would laugh about it and joke about it like they do when they report me and try to get. Never once have you heard. Anyways, guys, those are some personal issues. We got Cardi B maybe going to call in later, guys, and just ignore this side of my face. I had a toothache, okay? Did you know humans have health problems sometimes? Yeah, I know PewDiePie and all these robot people on here. I'm live again today, no problems, everything is great. Let us go check out this new scary video game. Oh, no. Oh, let's go, boys. Let's eat. You know? No, okay? I was sick, got a toothache. I almost died. If you want to know the truth. And that's for all the great people who do care about me, that burn, self-bowl, marshmallow, and all the other scumbags who don't like me. Oh, we got people, yeah, people who really care about me. Okay, no one really cares about that dude. And I just want to say I got a couple comments about that dipstick on TikTok earlier. Of course they were anons. No one respects anons. You go in there, no picture, no real name. That's that's probably Donald Marshmallow saying it himself. Okay, whatever. No proof. He came out in 2011. I'm just getting sick of stop commenting on my TikTok page, my YouTube page. No proof. Okay, we've routinely debunked him. Others routinely debunk him, all are right and left. Okay, if you can undebunk him and show me some proof, like I said, I'll be the first one. I'll be like, we're not worthy, I was wrong. Nope. He got mad at me and then he said I was in the cloning center assaulting him every night. What, dude? Oh, I see how you are. I see how it works over there in Canada. Well, for him anyways. I don't want to talk bad about Canadians. There's some great Canadians out there who helped the channel immensely, so I apologize for that, but you know what I'm saying. Yeah, he is. Bao Mays says, how's it going, Puck? Heard Donald was a hoax, a.k.a. a fraud. He is. There's no proof and all. He gets mad at people who expose him on the internet, and there for a little while. I don't know, like in 2008, 2019, 2020, every week I had a live stream where I was exposing him. So he's real. Hey, what up, Dollface? So he's real big mad at me. He hates me for, that. And he's made hate channels against me. He's posted that I was at the cloning center assaulting him. So if, by logic, okay, if it was true because he's harassing me because I'm exposing him, the truth about him, wouldn't I be all over his Twitter page and his wherever else he's got, just talking about, you're lying about me, and sending people at him? No, I'm not doing that because it's not true and I know it. So the fact that he keeps attacking us, it's like 2025, shows you how much he's a fraud and he can't be trusted. Because if someone's going to, I hate to tell you, Canadian marshmallow guy, whatever his name is. No offense to Canadians. I hate to tell you, but no matter what, where you are, who you are, someone probably talk bad about you on the internet. Okay? So for you to be such a baby to take it that hard, just say, oh, he's lying. No one will believe him. No, he knows I don't lie. Tell nothing but 100% of the truth. So he's still, to this day, isn't that very telling? Him and all his cronies, to this day. It reminds me of a Nas quote. You wrote it across your belly, I prove you lost already. Alright? Also reminds me of a Tupac quote. You tell me who won. They see me and they run. Ha ha ha. Okay, and that's all I'm going to say, but I won't mention anymore. I apologize, guys. They're like, I was here to find out about Cardi B being haunted. I don't know who is this marshmallow guy. Well, we've put a lot of work and energy into making sure nobody knows who he is, okay? As in, when you find out the truth about him, you know he's a nobody, okay? And you go look at that, they're probably going to try to take that, but what they want you to believe is he's out here making songs for Madonna and Britney Spears. We asked him, how many people asked him to write a song? You want me to write a song? I'll write you a song in 10 minutes, okay? It's because I'm a songwriter and I can do it. This dude, he came in my chat one time, he's like, I'm not making no new songs. I can only do it at the cloning center. Yeah, right, bro. Ooh, it makes me mad how people will believe that. Really? Really? Anyways, let's keep going, guys. Tavia says, that's right. They don't like the channel. Too bad. We love it. Oh, thank you, Tavia. Yeah, so you guys are the reason PacLives is here. So I love you, too, and I'm going to keep coming at you as much as I can. You guys know I can't come as much as I used to. Can't come as often as I'd like to. Okay, I won't say that. Come anymore. I can't coom as much as I would. Okay. Anyways. Hey, what up, Dollface? Dollface says, Pac, I don't have a TikTok. Oh, you don't? Hey, what up, Tracy? How you doing, beautiful? And then Dollface says, I thought Donald Marshall was off the internet. I think he is, Dollface. Yeah, this is just all hearsay. I don't know how true it is, but from the word from the grapevine is whoever he was living with. Oh, it's a long story. This is just what I heard. I don't know how true it is. Allegedly, Whoever he was living with, because he can't live alone, if you guys don't know that, allegedly. Whoever he was living with got sick of him going on the internet, starting fights with people, right and left, is what I heard. So they took away his internet access. He has no way to get on the internet anymore. So if you look, I don't think it's working, because every day I will have an anonymous profile claiming that he's the savior, he's telling the truth. Okay, if you go look on the internet, it's only these fake anon profiles speaking up about him. Anyone who's real people like me, who we come in here and was being racist and everything else too, we begged him. People were in here begging him to start a YouTube channel so he could go live, and people were in this chat donating hundreds of dollars to me. Like I told you guys, multiple people donated around $1,000. And when that was going on, people were like, Donald Marshall, you need to start a YouTube channel. And I literally had 5 to 10 people in here who already donated to me. And they were going, yeah, if you start one up, Donald, I'm going to donate to you, man. Start it up. He never did it. He never went live. It's because he's... Okay, I know before I said I won't mention it again. But seriously, now I won't mention it. But anyways, Tracy, Dollface, Tavia, Bow, Mage. If you don't know, I had a toothache. So if you see a irregular bump on my face over here, you can't really see my dimple. But if you notice a little fatness, yeah, it's because I had a toothache. But you should have saw it the other day. It was huge. You wouldn't have believed it. You'd have been like, man, this dude's a freak of nature. Anyways, let's keep going, guys. Let's talk about Cardi B. And I believe Cardi B is going to join us later on, or the person that claims to be Cardi B that's calling into the show. So you let me know. We got the audio hooked directly into the laptop. The phone is directly into the laptop, which means the person is going to say, you're not going to hear, oh, hello, it's me, Cardi B. Nothing. It's going to sound like she's in the room, like I am talking to you. So we could be getting trolled, guys. Let me know. Oh, dolphins don't have a TikTok. Tracy says tooth pain is so awful. I know, Tracy, and my daughter, she was saying, well, Daddy, because natives, well, at least my tribe, we get free dental, But I've been there, and anyone who goes to the Indian clinic for free dental, trust me, it's not like, what a wonderful day, free. No, you're there for like 8 hours. They end up pulling your teeth. You leave this place feeling worse than when you went. But about 2 days later, you do feel better. You recover. So anyone who's like I told my daughter, she goes, because my face was getting bigger, she goes, Daddy, maybe go to the clinic, and the Indian clinic. And I go, baby, I appreciate, the thought, no concern. But to be honest with you, I have to be about this far from death before I go to the go to the Indian clinic. Huh? Who's with me? What other Comanches in here? Kiowas, Arapahoes, Chickasaw. Who's in here? We got any natives in here? You know what I'm talking about. You got to be this close to death. I almost died of the corona disease, guys. And I still didn't want to go to the clinic. I couldn't even move. You sure? It looks like you're about to die. Hey, shut up. Shut up. And then I finally went. Anyways, let's keep... What are we talking about, guys? Oh, thank you, Dollface Cake. Yeah, guys, check me out on TikTok. I love you. And let's get into that Cardi B story. I try to spend a few minutes talking to the great folks. I miss you so much, Tavia. Bow Mage, Dollface Cakes, Tracy. Tracy, it's been a minute since I saw you. Really miss you. Thank you all and everyone. You guys are the best. I can't thank you enough. Let's keep going. And we're going to have a special guest call in later. Hopefully it's Cardi B. Okay. Nikki, or someone says, not Nikki sending dead homies to F with Cardi B now. Cardi B is fed up with annoying ghost in her home that she says wants to have sex with her. When I read that, it was so funny because you could just see Cardi B. She's not very bright. She thinks everybody wants her body. And when I heard that, I started thinking about, like I told you guys, no offense, Cardi B, still call in, no offense, but I started thinking about that rapper who said her hot pocket smelled like fish. You guys remember that? There's some rapper who made a video with her, and in the video he was like down low like this and by her waist. And anyways, allegedly he claims that it smelled like. So I had a girlfriend who had a horrible smelling clam one time. She was a pretty hot Latina chick too. And it was like people knew. I don't know how the word got out. There's a lady come up to me and goes, hey, you sure you want to be with her? I was like, yeah, why? They go, because I haven't, did nothing with her yet. I just been going out with her for a few days. And the girl who knew her better than me was like, well, she's pretty fast, as in, if you. And They say her you know what smells really bad. But she was a super hot Latina girl, I thought. And so I was like, well, they're just hating. They're just hating because she's so fine and so stupid. No. She reminded me of Cardi B, though. She's like, oh, not very bright. But anyways, yeah, I got enough. Yeah, I get. And then we went out and she and having just a horrible smell. And I tried out, like, gave her lotions and soaps and shit. I had her do bubble baths and shit. Nothing helped. I don't know. I guess if you get enough enough dirty dicks in you, then the smell just never goes away. I don't know. I'm not a lady. I'm just saying. Is that true? Can you please say it's not true? What if you're hoo-hoo, you're a lady and it stunk, and you found out there's no way to fix it? It's just gonna stink forever. What? Who's gonna want me? I didn't break up with her because her hoo-hoo stunk. Though I want you ladies to know, I'm a what do they call that? A feminizationist, where I care about the women's. Anyways, Dollface says sounds like mental illness, and then Bow Mage says it's like a bow and arrow bow mage. Oh, bow mage. Okay, we used to have Clash with Bow. Used to come in here all the time, bro. So I didn't know if that was. Tracy says when you sell your soul, the demons will definitely come. What are we talking about? I forgot. Anyway, let's keep going, guys. Let's get. Yeah, what were we saying? Cardi B says her house is being haunted by a ghost that is more freaky than spooky. In a recent Instagram live stream, the Bongos rapper, what a horrible name for a song. Bongos, they mean like my butt cheek. Ooh, good one, Cardi B. No offense, Cardi B. I'm sorry. I'll be quiet. I keep forgetting. Okay. The Bongos rapper revealed to her fans that a spicy spirit has been tormenting her at the Los Angeles home she shares with her husband, Offset. Cardi first recalled the haunting sounds of a phantom fly after she took a shower and laid on her bed. Quote, I started hearing a buzzing sound like a fly sound, right? Cardi said. Bro, I haven't been able to find the effing fly. I told my driver to go get a effing one of those things you kill the fly with. Oh yes, fly swatter. Whatever, spatula. To kill the fly. I don't see the effing fly nowhere. I bought the spray, everything. I don't hear fly anywhere. You know what? One time I had a teacher, had the same exact similar experience, but besides hearing buzzing, she said her equilibrium was off. She couldn't walk. She kept veering to the. So she went to the doctor. The doctor found she got her hair cut recently. The doctor found a hair was poking up against her. What was it? Her eardrum or her. What was it? It was poking up against something deep in her ear canal, and it was throwing her. And she was hearing noises that weren't there, and it was throwing off her. So first off, Cardi B, why don't you go to a doctor and see if you got a hair stuck in your ear? Duh. Solved. You're welcome. Give me $1 million. Okay. I don't see the effing fly nowhere. I bought the spray, everything. I don't hear the fly anywhere. The New York rapper said that she was the only, she said that was only the beginning. Quote, I call my security guard to tell the other security guard that's outside to come in my house to hear the sound. B, tell me how the sound is gone. It's gone out of nowhere, she said. Cardi believes there was only one reason for the noise. All I'm saying is that there's an effing ghost or a spirit in this effing house. You gotta admit, man, she's hilarious. Cardi B is freaking hilarious, whether you hate her like me or you don't. I'm just kidding, Cardi B. We don't hate you. No one hates you. All love. We're joking. That was a joke. She is funny, though. You gotta admit that. Anyways, Cardi continued, and what I don't like about it is that the ghost be effing with me because when Offset is in the house, nothing happens. But when I'm alone, it's always want to F with me. Mind you, when I be in the house in Atlanta or in New York, there's nothing. But this house in LA is always some weird vibe when I'm in here. That can only mean one thing. He wants your body. Duh. I like how morons just rush to the dumbest to say, well, he's always here when Offset's not here. He wants me sexually. Yeah, that's probably what. You get your head out of the gutter. Always thinking about people trying to. She continued because B, the N wants me. He wants me. Like, I kid you not, I'm not even in my main bedroom. I'm in, like, the guest bedroom because, first of all, the sound in the hallway, as soon as the security come in, the sound is gone, but I can still hear the fly. He can't even find the fly. All I can hear is buzzing noises in the bedroom. So now I'm just in the guest bedroom and I'm just disoriented because I'm so alone in this house with this effing ghost that clearly wants to F me because he clearly wants to F me because he only comes around when I'm here by myself, unquote. Cardi B is fed up with the so-called flirtatious phantom and says she was thinking of leaving the house. Quote, I'm just going to go call my security guard to put me in a effing hotel, Cardi said. Because I just can't effing take it anymore. B word, I'm effing over it. Oh my goodness, I'm sorry guys, this is so funny. Fans made jokes about Cardi's campfire story and questioned what the disturbance could really be. Quote, it's the same ghost from Scary Movie, unquote. Those ain't ghosts, baby, them demons. Damn, yeah, I was actually thinking about that. It's kind of, what do you think? Yeah, man. Those are the demons of the dudes that you allegedly offed when you were robbing them after you took them to the hotel. Does nobody remember that? You know, when Cardi B first got on, she used to brag about how she would rob dudes and drug them, allegedly. Allegedly. Okay, let's keep going. Hey, what up, Rashmir? How you doing, buddy? Hey, what up, Vesture? And then Rashmir says, hey, PacLives finally caught a live. No notification. I didn't give you a notification. Sorry to hear that, man. Tracy says, I don't get notified no more neither. Oh, I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. Anyways, another person put, not Nikki sending dead homies to F with Cardi B. Now, wow, this getting spiritually out of hand. I would rather, I'd be more inclined to believe that they're like, like I said, okay, let's keep it. Let talk about it says, not Nikki sending dead homies to F with Cardi B. Anyways, the story continues. This isn't the first time the Bodak Yellow rapper has discussed seeing ghosts in her SoCal home. Earlier this year, Cardi appeared on Big Boy TV where she talked about it. She told Big Boy that there was definitely a ghost in her house. Cardi said she was so scared that she made one of her security guards sleep on the couch to keep her safe. Oh god, guys, that's so funny. Okay, anyways, thank you for joining me, guys. I'm gonna go text the person claiming to be Cardi B. Let me know if this is you think it's really Cardi B or just being trolled. Their voice is gonna come in good like mine. So, all right, let me get a hold of her. Anyways, leave in the comments any questions you would want me to ask this Cardi B, so-called Cardi B person, and I'll ask her as long as it's not offensive. Cardi, she's pretty funny. She knows we like to joke around. I apologize, Cardi. She's not messaging me. Last few times, she instantly messaged me, and now I'm hearing nothing cricket. So I think I made her mad. I apologize, guys. I didn't mean to. I always do that. I always do that. I'm sorry, Cardi B. Hey, what up, Rashmir? Rashmir says Cardi probably have an old house. She has to research the history of them. I know, huh, Rashmir? Yeah, I was actually thinking about Tracy the other day. Tracy, remember that one time you told me your house is over 100 years old? Well, I saw some good ghost hunting video, and that's what they were like at a house, and they're like, this house is over 100 years old, and they kept catching all kind of stuff. And I was thinking, man, I wonder if Tracy's ever seen or heard anything at her old house, and if she would ever want it to be ghost hunted, Word? Oh my goodness, Tracy! Whoa! Wow, that is crazy. What is it, like a two-story house, one-story house? Because it seems like it very well built. Whatever house you got, Trace, very well built. I know a kid, my buddy, Aaron from grade school. Yeah, that was my little buddy. He didn't have no brothers, guys, brothers or sisters, and I had 3 brothers and a bunch of cousins. So I always felt bad for him. I'd hang out with him. But his dad built their house. Yeah, isn't that crazy? Hey, cool. Okay, guys, got back. Are you guys ready to talk? Anybody want to sit? Okay, nobody wants to ask Cardi B any questions. All right. Okay, this is the picture Cardi B sent last time she called in. So this is the picture I'm going to put up. So let me read this comment before we bring Cardi in. Tracy says, my mom said she's heard stuff, but I never have. She's afraid to be alone. though. I think it's all in her head. Whoa. Well, Trace, you know there's a very popular spirit slash entity, whatever you want to call it. That's a poltergeist, which like I said, maybe your mom's doesn't isn't familiar very much, but a poltergeist haunting is usually caused by the person that's being haunted. So that sounds like it could, you know what I'm saying? Like they don't realize it, but you know what I'm saying? You probably know that though, Tracy. Maybe she doesn't realize that, but it could all, like you said, it could all be in her head, but it could all be, where she's the only one affected, a poltergeist, and where it looks, where other people think it's all in her head, but she's really experiencing stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because she's making it happen. Uh, without even knowing it. Because some people, you guys know, the mind is so strong. There's been you guys heard about them experiments they made. The movie they made the show Stranger Things partly based off of the experiments of that they used to do on I guess they were kids, little kids, and one of them allegedly the most famous. What do they call her? The most famous seer or something. But she was the one that's based on 11, I guess. But she could like literally go into the room and just sit there and look at like a metal spoon, and the spoon would start bending. And they have videos of that. So who knows how that could be. Anyways, guys, let's talk to Cardi B or someone pretending to be Cardi B. And then Tracy says, I just don't scare easily. I stand with the full armor of God. Oh, bless your heart, Tracy. That's good. That's good. And I got guns. We're in Texas. Come on. Oh, wow, Tracy, you're awesome. Yeah, there you go. Oh, yeah. How did old Bruce Campbell, he fought the dead. How did he? He had a bunch of guns. So I'm with you on that, Trace. Just whenever you got little babies is the only time that I advocate no guns around. Which that just means, you hide them in your one of your vehicles maybe, or you take them to a friend or family member's house. That's just why kids are little, because I just don't believe in having firearms around them, Tracy. Because I mean, can you imagine something happening? The overwhelming, just sad. So it's not worth it. I'll go take my firearms or whatever over to my family or friends, or for years, for 10 years, 12 years, and people that don't even believe you when you ask for them back. I thought you were giving that to me. This gun's worth $300. What do you think I'm just giving? No, dude. I don't want me or my daughter to have, nothing happened. That's why. But that's just me. I'm not out here acting like I'm okay. And then Rashmir says the magnetics of the planet has changed, so we're going to see all kinds of stuff. That's weird that you say that, Rashmir, because I remember some story about the poles. Some kind of a shift was supposed to mark a new age of something. I'm forgetting right now. But allegedly, years ago, the beginning of man, if you can believe that. Well, they come back allegedly. I'm just speaking of what I've heard, so who knows how true it is. But allegedly, there was some kind of alien civilization that they were trying to long ago. Maybe I don't even know how long. Could have been 100 years ago. Could have been 1,000 years ago. I'm assuming it's within the last couple hundred years. But allegedly, an alien race was making a deal with the top government people of every nation with the human race. They basically wanted our airspace, complete control of it around the Earth, and they wanted there's huge magnetic what are they called in the Earth, and humans have no use for it because we don't know how to use it, or at the time we didn't. So they were wanting unfettered airspace, reign over the airspace, and access to all the magnetic platelets or whatever they are in the Earth. The humans were asked what they wanted, and the humans allegedly said, a million tons of gold or diamonds or some stupid stuff like that we just use for vanity. Long story short, they found out later that those magnetic platelets or whatever they are on the Earth, they can power their allegedly they can power those alien craft, and that's why they go so fast. And there's like they can stop on a dime. It's because they're grounded allegedly by the alien platelets and are the magnetic platelets in the ground. It's a whole long thing. I'm probably not explaining it right, but you guys get what I'm saying. So basically, the humans sold us all out because they weren't smart enough to know that it could be. So if you're wondering, you're like, well, our airplanes are in the sky. I never see UFOs. Well, allegedly, part of the agreement was the uh, the UFOs, unidentified flying objects, the alien craft, whatever you want to call them, UAPs. Their one caveat was they would have to use their uh, camouflage technology, so we would never see them and we would never even know they're here. So, anyways, guys, it's time for Cardi B. Let me call her. Yeah, so this could be Cardi B or just we're getting trolled. You guys, let me know what you think. Hey, what's up, Cardi B? Hey, what's up? It's me, Cardi B. Can't you hear me? Yeah, Cardi, we can all hear you. You guys hear? Yeah. Hey, did you guys hear about my ghost stories? Did you hear about the ghost who wants to be all up in my ribs? He just wants to beat up my guts because I am so sexy. I don't know, Cardi. A lot of people say that, but I have a problem with, no offense, but I got a problem with your hot pocket smelling of 17 different men. That's gross to me, and I definitely don't. If I'm a ghost, I'm not going there. What do you say to that, to people who say that? Well, first of all, I will say that's very disrespectful, PacLives. I like you, PacLives, but I'm never going to call back in if you're going to be disrespectful like that. You're going to talk about my hot pocket smelling bad. He does not smell bad. Ask my husband, onset diabetes. He does not smell. Hold on there. I think your husband is named Offset. You just called him onset diabetes. Whatever, you know what I'm talking about. My husband off key, or my husband off brand. Whatever his name is, you know his name. That's kind of disrespectful to your husband, I think, Cardi B. I like him more than I like you. Why would you, what's. Well, let me just say this the last time I'm going to be calling in, PacLives, because you're very disrespectful. You said you didn't want to beat up my guts like all the men wants to do, and I think that's very offensive. Well, I'm sorry, Cardi. I apologize. It's just how people feel. I don't find you attractive. I wouldn't touch you with old Skeet Ulrich's pecker. So, no offense. We're going to keep it 100. And, yeah, so I apologize. But thank you for calling in. You got anything else to say? Yeah, I would like to say that you are an asshole, and that if I ever see you in the streets, I am going to lay hands on you, and I'm the mean. Come on, Cardi B, you're like 4 foot nothing. Nobody's afraid of you. Calm down. I apologize. It was all in fun. Thank you for calling in. We'll never, ever, ever accept your call again. You said you're never going to call back in? No, we're never going to accept your call back in. How do you like that? Cardi, whatever. What? Okay. You guys like that? No? Hey, what up, Z-Mel? How you doing, beautiful? Oh, I'm glad y'all like that one, yeah. All right, moving on. Let's go to the Russell Brown update, and then I got to go, guys. I love you. Thank you so much again for being here. Oh, man, this super light is making me sweat. Russell Brand begs fans to back an independent voice by paying 48 quid for his Rumble channel. Is that what it is, quid? I don't know. Sorry. Turn the heat light, super light, heat light. Turn that heat light off. I mean the super light. Embattled comedian Russell Brand has come out to beg for financial support from his fans in the wake of his YouTube channel being demonetized. They asked him, did you guys hear? They said his YouTube channel made $1.2 million a month. What? Okay, so 12 months, that's over $12 million plus another million for the 10, so that's like 13 point, over almost $15 million. Oh, that makes you sick to your stomach, doesn't it? Anybody else? Anyways, the actor has asked them to subscribe to his Rumbler channel, one of the few platforms that have yet to demonetize him after several sexual allegations were leveled against him. Brand had previously broken his silence on the allegations, saying that all his past relationships were consensual. Brand has called out to his fans to subscribe to his Rumbler channel, following his YouTube being demonetized, after recent sexual allegations against him popped up online. Excuse me. The comedian went on a rant on the platform saying that his current troubles resulted from him being targeted by the government. What are you talking about? You're a Brit. You mean the British government? No, the American government. See, he thinks you're dumb, people who watch his channel, and you're proving you are if you don't call him out on that kind of stuff. You're British. I don't give a shit if the government's coming after you or not. Brand said to about 70,000 people that streamed in, if you're watching this on YouTube or anywhere else, eventually you're going to have to click the link in the description to join us over at Rumbler. And if you become a supporter, it's the only way that you can back our independent voice at a time where it's obviously being challenged. Subscribing to Rumble platform comes at an annual cost of approximately $58. It appears that Brand is banking on this move to help him regain financial stability, especially since he has suffered significant setbacks such as losing publisher support and the postponement of his stand-up tour. Police have opened an investigation into him. Before Brand's live streaming event in the UK, police disclosed that they had initiated an investigation in response to several non-recent sexual offense allegations made against the comedian. We continue to encourage anyone who believes there may have been a victim of sexual offense, no matter how long it was, to contact us, quote-unquote, a rep said. We understand it can feel like a difficult step to take, and I want to reassure you that a team of specialists officers available to advise and support, unquote, quote-unquote. Another spokesperson said that there had been no arrest and inquiries continue, reiterating that victims should contact the police. The accusations against Brand arose earlier in the month as a result of investigation conducted by Channel 4's Dispatches and the Sunday Times. At the moment, at least 4 women have publicly accused Brand of sexual assault. And not being funny. That's just me. 4 accusations of assault, 1 accusation of not being funny. That's from old PacLives. Okay. Russell Brand faced similar allegations in the past. The recent allegations against Brand come as no surprise, especially considering a previous legal incident involving sexual misconduct in 2014 as reported by The Sun. During that period, the comedian faced police questioning following a formal complaint from a woman who asserted that she had been subjected to unwelcome sexual advances when she visited his residence for a massage appointment. The woman initially reported feeling significant distress due to the alleged incident, which she claimed lasted for 40 minutes. She further stated that despite not providing the massage, Brand paid her the agreed-upon fee but forcefully ejected her from his house when she raised objections. Oh, man, I thought it was going to say ejaculated instead of... Okay. At the time, Brand vehemently denied the allegations. Ultimately, the case against him was dropped and the woman was informed. Comedian Kathy Griffin... Can't stand her. Well, thanks for making me, putting me back on Dipstick's side. Anyone else I can't stand want to come out and give him crap. Please, just be quiet, okay? Comedian Kathy Griffin also called out Brand very recently, calling him a sleazebag. Well, that's true, in my opinion. Allegedly, in my opinion. And stating how happy she was at the allegations against the actor. Well, you don't get happy for the allegations. Okay, that's how you can tell. You ever wonder if anybody's good? In my opinion, I could be wrong, but this is my opinion. You ever wonder anybody's good? Are they bad? They really evil? You know, they act good. They say all the right stuff, but they're really evil. You look no further than people like that, in my opinion. She's out here and she says she's happy about the allegations. So you're happy that 4 women were assaulted so he could be? No, you don't ever say stuff like that. Okay? You would, if you had a heart and a soul and you weren't evil scum, you would say, I feel so bad for all the victims, but I'm happy he's getting his comeuppance. That's what you wouldn't say, well, I'm happy it happened. That's how you can tell, in my opinion. I could be wrong. Okay? She also claimed that he sexually assaulted one of her friends at an Alcoholics Anonymous meeting. Well, why didn't you lead off with that? Jeez. Now I feel bad about it. Okay. Anyways. Hey, what up, Lee Steele? Lee Steele says, hello, how are you all? Hope you all are well. Oh, we're doing good. We're just out here chilling. Oh, no, he wasn't, Rashmir. He was full of it. Okay? And this dude was married to, in my opinion, I respect your opinion. But this dude was married to Katy Perry. Okay? He's been rich and famous for so long. Why wouldn't they have done it in 2014 when the first allegations came up? Why wouldn't 10 more popped up? No. Okay? It's bull. This dude thinks you're not very bright, and don't feed into it by being like, well, he was questioning things. No, he wasn't. You go look at my channel, other channels, Vrillex, Hidden Underbelly. These people are questioning things. He just sits in front of her camera. Hi, you guys. The government. Well, you're in Britain, so we don't have the same government. You ever think about that, Rashmir? He's not even talking about our... Well, most of the time he does. Like, the U.S. government. Why do you care? You don't live here. As far as I know. Maybe he does, and I just don't care enough to find out. Anyways, let's read some comments. And then Tracy says, dang, Puck, you remember when we used to be live for 3 hours and longer? I know, I remember that, Trace. What did we talk about? We never got bored, and we getting old. Oh, are we getting old? Oh, I don't know. I hope not. I'm trying to keep it interesting for y'all. Yeah. I know talking about Cardi B's stinky Hot Pocket may have lost a few of you. So I apologize for that. I'm really sorry about that. That was, that probably was boring, huh, Trace? Women probably, they hear stuff like that, they're like, oh, God, please don't talk, because they deal with their whole lives, like, cleaning up and having to deal with that, having their cycle and everything. So that's the last thing, and guys are so stupid. Yeah, and then. I apologize. My bad. We'll keep going. Anyways. Tracy says, I'm never up this late. Oh, my goodness, it's almost 1 in the morning, Trace. I love you. Tracy says, hello, Lee. And then Mike Thompson. What up, Mike? Says, Chris Eastman from the YouTube channel Global Rapture watches. It's telling the truth about the rapture. The end times at the 7 turbulation. He's telling the truth. It's all going to happen. Well, what's your name, Mike? Mike, no offense to you, but when someone's telling the truth, they usually don't have to say it 4 or 5 times in there when they're telling the information. So, no offense to you, but are you trying to convince me, or are you trying to convince yourself, friend? Because you just say the info. You don't have to say 3, 4 times in there. Oh, he's telling the truth. We'll judge, Mike. We'll judge if he is or not, friend. That's the beauty of it, Mike. You just throw it out. You throw the info out there, right? Like me, sometimes a little heavy-handed, sometimes clunky. Not the best edited. But you throw the info out there, and then the beauty of it is people take that, and they interpret it however they want. They get stuff out of it their way. You know what I'm saying? And that's when we get mad. The only time we ever had any problems, Mike, no offense to you or anyone out there, but the only times we ever had any problems is with people who were basically tried to be cult leaders. Would come in here, and they would try to convince us how to think and who's telling the truth and who's written, who's good. You can't do that, okay? You got to have enough faith in the people. You got to think the people you're giving the info to are smart enough to know what's what. And that sometimes they're not. And sometimes you lose, and you see people like Tom McDonald and other people. They get, millions of views. They get a bunch of fame and off the ignorance. That's just a chance you take. But if there's a shot you can reach one person, that's what it's all for. And that's anyways. Lee says, good day, Tracy. How are you? How's it going? And then Tracy says, no complaining. I love you, Tracy. Z-Bell says, I love the Clonade badge of that rapper you added to your doppelganger videos. Oh, what's his face? Yeah, it's a dirty game. I mean, you guys look. Everyone, I'm the only person who got a little bit of shine off the whole cloning thing, and then I just went away. I made a video, if you guys don't know, I made a video about Kanye West being cloned. It got 1 million views. It was like 2-3 years later before I even made another Kanye West, could he be cloned? So I'll let you guys know. Alright, go look. Kid Boo, Donald Marshmallow, all these phony frauds, they're out here cashing up off it, okay? I'm not out here. If I was out here cashing up, please believe, which, after like 2 years, and I was like, videos would get 100,000 views, 50,000 views, 20, I wasn't doing what I wanted. I was like, wow, maybe I should start making his Kanye West clone videos. And I made like 10 of them. No, I only made like 2 more. But, and it was because that's what I thought you guys wanted to see. It wasn't because I was like, oh, I'll get another million views. It was obvious. Anyways, let's keep going. I'm not better than anyone. I just get mad when these people out here try to mislead the great people. You got to have faith that people are smart enough to discern. And if they're not, that's not your fault. That's not my fault. Okay? Give them a few years. Some of the dumbest people you will ever meet or ever talk to, when they get around 40, 50 years old, they're actually kind of smart. They're actually not morons. They actually know a little bit. And that's the thing with people you have to give them. You have to give them time to grow. Okay? What are we talking about? Anyways. And then, Rashmir says, I'm not taking up for him. I'm sorry, Rashmir. I didn't mean to come at you, buddy. I'm not taking up for him. They all have disorders. If you don't play by the rules, they attack. It's a good old witch hunt. Oh, yeah, man. But it's just, gotta, what I was trying to say to you, buddy, was, it's like a fairy tale. A guy doesn't make $1.2 million off his YouTube channel, and then all of a sudden, it's every month, and then also, which he did it for years, okay? You give this channel one month of us making 1.2 million, and literally, I'm not even joking. Yeah, I can't even say it on the stream, but PacLives won't be around anymore. Okay, and that's just the truth of it, because we really do know things. All right, and we're out here trying to slowly drip feed it to people who don't want to take it. They're like, you guys ever seen that movie They Live? When Roddy Piper, rest in peace, when he tries to put those glasses to let his best friend, was it David Keith or Keith David, his best friend see the truth, his best friend fist fights him. It's a, what do they call that? Is that a metaphor? It's a social commentary about real life. Even your best friend, if it's not conforming to their worldviews and it doesn't make them feel good, okay, they will fist fight you before they'll let you put the glasses on them to see the truth. Alright? So when you come out here and you're wondering why old PacLives is the way he is sometimes, it's because that's the way you have to be. Alright? I apologize if it hurt your Pollyanna feelings. Okay? Anyways, let's keep going. Good comment though, Rashmir, and I didn't mean to go at you. I apologize, man. Rashmir's like, man, ever since he got that toothache, he's been a real jerk. I was here before, no toothache. He was completely fine. Now I'm here, he's got that toothache, and he just... Anyway, Z-Bell says, your evidence is too legit to quit. Too legit. Too legit to quit. Hey, okay. Tracy says, it's a dirty game, Pog. It really is, Tracy, and you can't, just like Ogtelli's. Shout out to Ogtelli's. You can't walk for somebody. You can't hold their hand as much as you would. I know everyone in here's got a brother, a sister, a mom, a dad, a cousin, an auntie, someone who you love so much. You just wish they could, be right with you on everything. You can't. You can only be accountable for yourself. And if you got kids, try to do right by them. Try to raise them right. And then if they're raised right, when they're older, they'll come back to you. They're going to be your best friends, okay? But the people who try to make their little kids their best friends while they're little kids, I hate to tell you, it never works out. You can't be your kid's best friend and their parent. It just doesn't work. You got to be a parent first. And after they know, and this is my opinion, I'm not trying to lecture nobody. They're like, oh, parent of the year over here. Didn't I see you in Walmart screaming at your daughter one time? Yeah, man. Sometimes you got to scream at her. Look at Mike. Mike said, David Marshall's not waking up. I don't know who that is, man. But, yeah. Hey, what up, Insane Herbie? Oh, nothing. We were talking about Cardi B. She called in earlier. We think it was her, Insane Herbie. We don't know. We might have been getting, what do you call it? What are they? Troll you? Yeah, troll. Okay. And then Z-Bell says, have you ever heard of gene splicing? Oh, yeah, man. It's crazy. You mentioned that, Z-Bell. One of my favorite games. What was that? Yeah, BioShock. That's the whole theme of the game is you're in this underground city, and it's so advanced technologically that one day someone decides that they want to be better than just a human, and they splice genetic material of some kind into them, and it makes them, gives them like powers. And anyways, to get your power, that's what they call it, splicing. They call people who collect the juice from you when you're dead, they call those splicers. It's a whole crazy thing, though. But yeah, I've heard of that. Z. Anyways, Tracy says, "Indeed, there is no perfect person no more." Oh yeah, you know, you got to just be good enough to have a good enough heart to accept whatever kind of person God wants to put in your in your path. So, anyways, Rajmir says it's still love. We learning from each other. Each one teach. Oh yeah, Rajmir, buddy, I love your name, man. And like I said, my bad, I wasn't coming out, but I was just I get passionate, especially about people I think are out to deceive you guys, the great folks, and it really rubs me the wrong way. So yeah, I can't apologize to you enough, man. I appreciate you being so good though, man, and working with me. Most people go, oh, is that so? Just never hear from Rashmir again. I guess he left. I guess he don't like me anymore. But we got great people like Rashmir who will, we'll figure it out. We're gonna figure it out. Tracy says my daughter is fixing to be 18. Oh my goodness, Tracy. Wow. Well, I think Tracy, me and you, we had kids around the same around the same time because my baby girl just turned 16. Yeah. So, and she's trying to go off to college or something, and I'm like, nope, you're not going nowhere. That's my hard thing, Tracy, is I can't letting go. I can't. I don't know how I'm going to let go, but well, when your nest is clear, Trace, you need to move old PacLives and pepperoni, into your 100-year-old house, and then we can live. I'm just kidding. One of the first time Tracy ever came in here, I love you, Tracy. It was years ago. Tracy came in here and she was like, "Me and my boyfriend always love watching you." So me, this dipstick, I'm always hitting on Tracy. I'm sorry, Tracy. You just remind me of Courtney, and Courtney is so cool. That's how I talk to Courtney. I'm just like, I don't even mean to. I don't even mean to. You guys ever do that? You have friends, they're so cool and they're just beautiful inside and out that you just, you're always just, it seems like you're hitting on them when you're not. You're just being a good. Okay, maybe I was. I'm sorry. What the hell are we talking about, Tracy? Anyways, Tracy says, scream and whoop their tail. I'm glad I caught you here, Pac. I miss you. I love you. You know how to reach me. Feel free at any time. I'm not far away. Okay, Tracy. Yeah, I was thinking about messaging you the other day on Facebook, so I didn't know how you feel about that. So, but we're friends, remember. And Tracy, I didn't know if you wanted it or not. You don't have to take it if you don't want. Because Trace is awesome, and she's more into like T-shirts and stuff. But I made 3 of these, Trace, and they're supposed to be glow in the dark. Yeah, and I gave Tavia number 1, and so I was going to see if you wanted number 2, and I'll send that out to you, Trace. If not, I can give that to someone else. But yeah, it's just it glows in the dark. It's supposed. Let's see if it'll glow in the dark. Let's see if it glows in the dark. Okay, let's open it. Okay. And that was a horrible fail. I apologize for that. But anyways, yeah. Well, what was I talking about? I don't know. Anyways, hey, Dollface, love you. Tracy says he used to hate how we clicked so well. Oh, well, I love you, Tracy. And I definitely, if there's some miracle way I could get a chick like you, sign me up, okay? I need you to take care of me and my toothache, Tracy. I'm sorry, Tracy. That's the way, I'm like a big baby, but I'll treat you the same way. When you get sick, I'll baby you. I'll be so good to you, girl. Ooh, girl, you want it. Oh, thank you, Dollface. I love you. Oh, okay, cool. You want it, Trace? Yeah, I'll probably hit you up on Facebook if that's cool. Whenever, tomorrow. I don't know, Friday, something. Whenever I'm not busy, and see if I get an address to send to you, Trace. And then Rajmir says, what do you think about the government calling everyone's phone on December 4th and the solar eclipse on October 14th? Are you serious? I didn't hear. The government's going to call everybody's phones? I don't know, but speaking of that, I don't know how much it has to do with anything. I love that new, what is that, Amber Alert thing? I love how that's saving kids and stuff, but they need to refine that because I'll be getting an Amber Alert 3 times a day, and it's 200 miles away, sometimes in Arkansas in another state, which I understand. You want to send it out to everybody and get a big field, but it just makes people, I don't know, maybe, I don't know how you feel, but it just makes me feel bad, like, because I see that, and I'm like, well, that's on the other side of the state. And they're like, they just disappeared at 2:01, and it's like 2:05. And it's like, well, no one could be over my side of the already in 4 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Does that make any sense? So I just wish they could refine it where it would be a little bit more, instead of everyone getting them. The people who could actually help get them. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But I like the system. Hey, what up, Mike? Yeah, I'm trying to read what you wrote, man. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, call for judgment. Yeah, I was that the one or call for an uprising? Yeah, I was with that guy, but like I was saying, in my opinion, the thing about this, the beauty of it, is you gotta lay it on the table and you gotta let people decide. You can't. Everyone who watches your, and then that's the goal. I don't probably do it every time I try to, but that's the beauty of it. Everybody's not going to be like you, and the people who are a lot like you, they're going to see it and they're going to be with you. But some people, not going to be like you, and they're going to be from a whole, they're going to be whole different background. So uh, the call for an uprising guy, I loved his videos. He was pretty good, but he just always got too religious for me personally. Uh, we don't care what you believe as long as you believe in something. So, I really don't, to be honest with you, what you do in your personal time, who you believe in, that's none of my business. I don't ever go around trying to convert nobody. I'm not looking for no converts because I believe in what I believe wholeheartedly. I don't need you to believe it. And it is very refreshing when I meet someone like Tracy or someone else who has very similar views as me. It's like, wow, we're from different parts of the world, which we're kind of close to each other, but we still got that similar belief system that there's a God or whatever it is, so. Oh my goodness. Okay, I gotta go, guys. I love you, Tracy. Tracy says, I've heard that people are gonna wrap their phones in foil. Word? At 2:30 p.m. Eastern time, says Rajmir. Word? Mike says, I'm ready to go to heaven. Come on, Mike. We don't want to hear that, man. I like the sound of going to heaven, but you're obviously here on earth for a reason still. So, just try to, if you know anything about, which it sounds like you're a religious type dude. If you know anything about the legend, the fable, the urban legend, well, it was a real person. Jesus was a real person. But, ever since it happened, it's got more fantastical, But that dude believed in people. Literally, he went around telling people that he was his father was God, that he was his only son, and then he was sacrificed for the sins of man. I mean, according to the so all I would say is just you don't have to convince nobody if you really believe it. That's the beauty of it. But there are people, and that's sad. If you go look, the greatest orators, speakers, convincers of men, if you go look in history, almost all of them were evil. Hitler, Stalin, these people convinced men, grown men, to pick up arms against other grown folks. You know how great of an orator, how great of a speaker you have to be to inspire people like that? And it's just a shame that most of them in our human history have, like Hitler, he inspired, his whole, tried to take over the world. It's sad. It's very sad. I'm just rambling now. I'm going to have to go. Oh, thank you, Tracy. Oh, you're so nice. Tracy says, God bless you all, hearts. We love you, Tracy. Much love to Tavia, Nikki West, uh, Lana, Anonymous Friend, Ginger Garlic Porridge, Saved Soul, Jordy's Graveyard. Who else? Sonia Mabea, Tracy Cordova, of course, beautiful Tracy. Tavia, Tavia Medlin. Who else, guys? There's so many people. I forget. I'm sorry. Anyways, Rajmir says solar eclipse will go from Washington State to Florida. It will be dark on that line. Check out the map. Whoa, Rajmir, I will, man. Thank you for that info, bro. Hey, what up, Vitra? How you doing, homie? And then Mike says, who's the celebrities there dead completely or... Well, Mike, if you're trying to make the chat look bad, good job. You did. No. I'm just kidding. No, that's the same kind of stuff Marshmallow talks about. He has no proof of it. If there's any proof, we find Kevin Hart's clone, okay, or anything like that, I'm with you. But it's just, I mean, they got plastic surgery. Some people think there's doubles. No one, there's never been proof. I'm with you, Mike. There's no proof, though, and that's sad. It's frustrating. All right. Anyways, what up, Vitra? Dollface says, I'm going back to Cali tomorrow. Been on vacation. Oh, really? Wow, Dollface. Much love to you and prayers to everyone out there. I love you guys, and I want to thank the Lord for giving us another live stream, and I want to tell you guys to be good to each other, and I want the Lord, please, Lord, watch over us in our time of need, and you guys keep your head up, okay? If you ever wonder if there's great people out there, there's good out there, just remember you're still out there, so there is good out there. All right, good night, guys. You didn't know I have a toothache, so that's why I was kind of speaking, falling over myself speaking. I love you. We'll see you next time. Let me know if you want to ask Cardi B a question. I'll phone her up again. We'll get her back in here. If you guys like that little segment, and you can ask her whatever you want. Let me know what you think about if she's being haunted, Cardi B. Let me know what you think about Russell Brand, and and everything that's going on. If you didn't know, like Rajmir was telling us, apparently the government's going to be calling everyone's phone on October the 4th, so that's weird. Anyways, a lot of stuff. We'll be back very soon, though. I love you guys. Thank you. We'll see you next time, okay? West Side. And always try to stay humble, guys. Yeah. And I just mean, like Tupac says, West Side. I'm not, no gang-ish or nothing like that. We're strictly ramen noodle gang over here, guys. Nothing else. And all that means is we sit around. I mean, yeah, we're a gang, but we sit around and we eat ramen noodles, okay? We don't cause no violence. We don't cause no harm to nobody. If anything, we make sweet love to each other as we're eating ramen noodles. So take that and shove it. Bet you're jealous, aren't you? Good night, guys. I love you. I'll see you next time. Thank you for joining me. Yeah, so it's time to go, guys. We're going to turn all the lights off. Yeah, and I'll get that address from you, Trace, if you're still here, and we'll send that out to you ASAP. I appreciate all the support. And I got that third one is for if Jordy's Graveyard is in here. Jordy, that third one is for you, buddy. And if you're wondering what they are, they're glow-in-the-dark little signs that I handmade. Yeah, so. All right, guys, good night. I love you. And this says, what is that? Okay, there's my links. If anybody wants to. No one wants to. Okay, that's cool. Hey, look, that's cool. Look, guys, it matches my hair. Whoa, that's kind of cool. Can you tell it's blue? Can you tell the blue hair matches? And wow, look, this chat, the text chat is blue too. Whoa, that's like angelic or something. That's like we mean something, doesn't it? Okay. Good night, guys. I love you. They go, yeah, it means you're not very bright. Hey, man. It means you're easily distracted. Hey, man. That's mean, man. Good night, guys. See you next time, okay? Thank you. Hit that like, too, if you... No? Okay, you don't have to. Whatever you want to,